Is it live? Are we live?
Batman.
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 Check this out. We're doing
Check
issue 10 of Nintendo Power. I'm Brian McGinnis.
I am TJ Del Reno.
And we've done 10 silly episodes of reviewing every Nintendo Power.
Extremely silly.
Very
Like,
silly.
just
So
silly.
fun, though. My God, is this fun.
My God, is this fun.
My great Scott.
Great Scott, Brian McGinnis.
Who's to say great Scott? Who's to say great Scott? Was that like, oh, that was a Doc Brown, right?
Yeah. Doc Brown would say.
What a silly expression. Great Scott.
Yeah, I wonder where it came from.
Let's do a whole series about that too.
Sure, let's do a whole thing on Great Scott.
So we're gonna talk about the Batman issue of Nintendo.
Oh, the Batman issue of Nintendo Power.
Batman. Yeah.
They call it Batman.
This is
wow. Look at that Nicholson.
This is just like the new movie coming out. Good timing.
Exactly. Did you read the quote that Paul Dano was like, I had trouble sleeping getting out
apparently starring in a Batman movie is not good for your mental health.
I mean, if you're nutty, sure.
Yeah.
But if you can know how to, there was like, I forgot who it was that said to an actor one time, he's like, yeah, I was up all night because my character's tired. And this actor who doesn't do method looked at him and goes, why don't you try acting? Like, why don't you try acting like you're tired and not try to deprive yourself?
Act. That's the whole point. Yeah. I mean, that is, I get the method thing. I don't do it obviously, but it is funny when people really go
you act
like the Man on the Moon, like Jim Carrey, like was a complete asshole. He was Andy Kaufman for months. Which anyway, we're here to talk about this. So I'm not going to take us out of my bag and board because this cover fell off. It's a pretty shitty copy, but it's still an amazing copy. It's issue 10 of February 1990. This is 32 years old. This thing right here I'm holding.
Really?
Yeah. So it's pretty great. You mentioned this when we did the preview of this episode of this issue last episode. You mentioned why is the front and center Jack Nicholson as the Joker and not
straight up just Nicholson,
not Batman?
Yeah. It's Batman, not Keaton. Batman's up in the corner, like, oh yeah, Batman. Remember?
Is this even Batman? Like, hello.
What's he doing? That's like that's the rooftop before he jumps down.
I am curious. Is this from the movie, or is this did Nintendo do their thing where they just hire the stockroom guy to dress up as Batman?
I think this is from the movie. I think this is when he was on the roof and he jumps down.
It looks like it, but
I think it is.
I don't know from these issues, from these covers. Still that $3.50 sweet spot. Great. You get a lot of content for $3.50.
You get a lot of content for $3.50.
Yeah. So this is Batman Explosives special feature. This was cool. When you open this issue, it exploded in your face. A lot of kids don't know that.
I'm pretty sure my cousin had this issue.
This is a good one. Good one to have.
This is, as we like to say, this episode is, or this issue is like we like to say, it's a good one.
Yeah. Don't miss Mario 3, Shadowgate, Double Dragon Dos. Double bonus, World of Nintendo Catalog, 16-page Tetris tip book. I don't know if you need more than one page for Tetris tips, to be honest.
Yeah. You're like, wait, where does the squares go? And they're like, it's pretty easy, man.
A, rotate, B, rotate.
Yeah.
Great picture of Jack here, though. Look at this. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I do wonder, since we know like a lot of stuff, I do wonder if his people were like, well, you could go I'll go on the cover of a magazine for children if I can be on the cover.
They're like, interesting. I wonder if they did that. Yeah, if he was like, no, I'm not gonna. I know it's called Batman. I know it's called Batman, but let's be honest,
it is his likeness, and it's like, you do wonder, like, did he give that the okay? Was his people like, yeah, you could do it, but Jack has to be like prominent?
Maybe we should ask him next time we see him.
Next time we see Jack at our events, I'll be like, hey, Jack. He's like, hey, TJ, how's it going?
At our actor meetings, every actor gets together once.
Every SAG-AFTRA meeting, we get to go and ask how Jack Nicholson's doing.
How you doing? Did you get your residuals? Cool.
Hey, did you get those residuals? Hey, Jack.
All right. So how do you feel with this cover?
It's very, listen, out of all the covers that we've had in our lives, this is by far the most like tame, lame, like straightforward, like, all right.
think so.
Like, if
Interesting.
you look like so here, back up. Let's look at it from a design point.
Okay.
It's like there's only two big objects. The Batman font is bad color
It's a
because
weird color. That's not Batman colors at
no,
all.
it's
It's
orange and turquoise, and they're doing the turquoise to match the Joker's
maybe, yeah.
tie. Well, it's the same turquoise.
Right.
So, like, I understand that, but everything else is just like there it's just don't miss Mario 3 again for the 40th time.
It's a little plain. You're right. I get it's cool. You when you probably saw it, you're
Yeah,
like, "Oh wow, cool, Batman the
yeah.
Joker." You probably thought it was awesome, but then you're right. Looking at it now, a little
Yeah,
plain.
yeah, like when you see it, you're like, "Oh, cool." Yeah, you're like, "Oh, the Joker." Oh, but like, I mean, again, looking at it now through the eyes of like design or whatever, it's like
Yeah.
there were so many busy covers that were out of control, and then this one is just like, "Hey, here you go.
Like
Hey."
last month, the Tetris one was completely batshit crazy.
I mean, the Tetris one was nuts.
We
Hello,
deemed
PJ.
that we deemed that
Turquoise boys.
yeah, we deemed the Tetris one the craziest cover so far, right?
Which it was. Yeah.
Yeah, because
It's
there's
definitely the
nothing made sense on
no,
that cover. There's a
no.
peeping Tom, there was a Nestor with a head cut off, there's a Mario
Well,
house
it's just like
race.
Batman's on the top in the roof, so they're on a rooftop, and it's
Yeah,
like I guess it's supposed to symbolize like the Joker getting away, you know what I mean? Like,
tiny Batman.
yeah,
Oh,
like he's
like
on the roof being like,
Jingle Bells, Batman Smells, the Joker
Robin
laid
laid
an
an
egg,
egg, yeah,
Robin
popcorn
laid an
squeeze.
egg, and the Joker ran away. Exactly. So
So
this
it's
is
like, the Joker's at the bottom right corner, and there's the Nintendo seal of approval, which I think started 4 issues in or something like that, I
something like
think.
yeah. All right. Well, let's dive
Yeah,
in and see what we got
let's
here.
go on.
These
This
these
guy with his jumpsuit.
these are your favorites, these guys. Get a
Just
free
it's so
Team
when
Power
you
Chip card.
realize how white and male the 90s were, I guess,
Oh,
like, because
see
it's so prominently, it's so prominent. And then when you realize, like, as we look through these magazines, it's just like they're just, I mean, you're lucky if there's a black dude. It's like
oh, you ready for this,
always a
Sid?
white dude.
Yeah, you ready for this? So, look at the second paragraph down here. You both win. When your friend fills out the attached card or coupon and mails it to Nintendo, he earns his Bronze Team Power Pin. Plus, he saves $6 off the regular cover price. Is that interesting nowadays?
Send a free team full colorful poster to your wall.
No, I just mean the he. Like they don't even consider girls would read this.
Oh, no, no, never. Well, no.
I just
Why would a
find it,
girl read
but
a
they did obviously. But I find it very interesting that they actually nowadays you couldn't get away with that. You couldn't just say he. It's crazy. I saw it before. I was
yeah,
like, oh,
you can say, like, "They get this." Yeah,
right,
it's
yeah,
just straight up, like,
yeah. So let's see what we got here. We got Batman, Shadowgate. I don't even know what Shadowgate is. Enter the world of creatures, treacherous traps, and fabulous treasure. You know what? You don't need an adjective for treasure. It's all treasure's awesome, right?
all treasure is fabulous. All treasure matters.
We got Willow again for the third time, I think. Third straight issue.
I feel like these Nintendo magazines, Nintendo Power magazines it's the same one big magazine that they cut into fourths, and then they just,
Maybe. Yeah.
Double Dragon 2 spread. They're like, we could do a whole magazine with Double Dragon 2, or we could put it in 40 issues.
Yeah. We'll spread it out.
Clash of
Super
Demon Head.
I actually played it before. It's a very weird game. River City Ransom, you love that one. The
Yeah.
Making of Mario Brothers 3.
Jesus.
Nice. Game Boy, new
Well,
games.
this is what we needed. We needed Mario to jump in the third iteration of the game. It's just like,
And look, and then over here, Mario 3, page 56 also. There's more Mario 3. There's
do you know what
two.
happened? Do you know what happened when they made Mario 3? They were like, we couldn't find another game to rip off, so we
Oh,
had to go
come
back
on.
to the
Come on.
platform of Mario 1.
How dare you? Mario 3 is the best game
Mario
ever
3 is
made.
the best, but I'm saying, like, Mario
Yeah,
2
I
was a
know.
rip was legit
I know.
another game.
It's funny how they put the Making of Mario 3 on page 20, and then up here, Mario 3 preview on page 56. So there's two separate sections of Mario 3 in this one issue.
Oh
I
my
love
god.
that. I love it. And then a bunch of games, Super C, Black Manta. I loved Black
Yep.
Manta as a kid. And you get down here the double power bonus, a Tetris strategy guide, and then the World of Nintendo catalog. That was the best. I remember the World of Nintendo catalog.
World of
You flip,
Nintendo.
you could buy stuff like backpacks and water bottles, like it was like gear.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nothing cooler than calling nerdy shit gear.
gear.
Hey
Oh,
man, did you
geez.
go to GameStop and get your gear? Oh god.
Here we go. We got some good stuff
Oh
here.
god.
This first one, this guy wants to know, hey, did Mario have a nose job? That's literally what he's asked because his nose
I mean,
changed.
it's just if you're that dumb as a person to not know that just design changes over time.
If you wasted your mom's stamp on that, you know what I mean?
Just PJ, shut up.
So and they say, "No, he hasn't." Basically, he just changed as he gets older. Yeah, really
Very early
stupid.
drawings of Mickey Mouse, and it's like,
Yeah,
I mean, if you have to explain to a dumb person,
yeah.
so dumb.
This guy's
Career
like, "Hey,
opportunities
I've always been wanting to be a game counselor." They seem like pretty cool guys. Again, do
again.
they? Do they though? Do they really
No,
seem like cool guys?
no, not unless you're into weightlifting and flying.
Camping every now and
Yeah.
then. How do I become a game counselor? I live in Miami, Florida. And this guy says, "Well, Drew, you have to live in Washington.
Yeah.
And that's it."
Well, it's
That's
like
the only qualification.
it's like, do you ever do a road gig and someone's like, I always want to do stand up. You have any advice? And you're like, yeah, you should really move to like Boston or New York or LA. And then they just go, no.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know, man. It's like this where he's like, I want to be a game counselor. We have to move to Seattle. The guy's like, no.
Sorry.
Ew, is that him? Is that the loser?
This looks like Boomer Esiason, the
Oh,
football
gee,
player.
he's like, you know what this guy looks like? He yells when he talks all the time. He's like, I just want to get a Diet Coke,
100%.
a chicken.
Yeah. Yeah. Jim Jack is a fake. He doesn't seem
And
like a
PJ's is gonna listen. Just PJ's gonna troll the whole chat. I
That's
mean,
all right. Stay tuned for and this is good too. This one's weird. I recently read about Mario 3 and the Japanese Super Famicom in a competing magazine. I want to know why these things haven't been in Nintendo Power yet. Were you scooped on your own stuff?
scooped.
Right? Scott Tripp. He said the reason why is because they're not out yet. Dickhead.
Dickhead.
They try to focus on things closer to American release in this magazine.
It's just the Super Famicom wasn't out in Japan yet. It was Super Famicom SNES.
Yes, of course. This no, it wasn't out yet. It was coming. Actually, it might have been out like just coming out.
No, but I'm saying like, was the Super Famicom was that a Super Nintendo like prior name?
No,
Or was it a whole different thing?
Well, the Nintendo's called the Famicom, the family computer, and the Super Famicom is a Super Nintendo.
So he's
in
legit
Japanese
talking about
in Japan.
They're mentioning the SNES that early.
Yeah, so in another magazine, like probably I don't know what it could have been, but this is great too.
Yeah, bro, straight up, you're right. It was the SNES.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
I'd like to know how to become a power player. I sent in several lists of my accomplishments, but I never get my name in the magazine. What can I do? Want to read this? I'm gonna try to look him up.
Let me say who? Chuck Bowden?
Yeah.
Well, Chuck, being a power player involves more than just finishing a lot of games. 1, you have to be a guy. 2, you have to be straight. 3, we'd like interesting stories that illustrate your power playing qualities or that tell you why you think your achievements are special. You should also know that we receive thousands of entries. You can only print a few of them, but we do read and respond to every letter we receive. So keep them coming.
I think I found him. I found a Chuck Booten in Fort Collins, Colorado.
I just want you to know that was my impression of every Nintendo Power.
Oh yeah,
that's every kid in the 90s.
He's a system administrator. Good job, Chuck.
Good job, Chuck, fixing those systems, you friggin' nerd.
This looks like you a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Brian, shut up.
If you got a bowl cut, that is your face.
I did have a bowl cut before.
Yeah. So this one is nothing really too crazy here.
Wait, hold on. He's a college student, this child?
I'm very smart.
I'm going to say
there's two different. Yeah, they didn't really put it.
They don't separate them much. I thought it was the same thing. So what is the college thing? Instead of getting some slam and some coos, he's out there playing SNES.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, yeah, that's what happened.
And this mom is writing in for her son Marty.
PJ wrote, "Can I be a power player? Wear my power glove to bed. I'm hardcore."
I touch myself all night with my power glove, bro.
Oh my god, PJ's just talking about like weird science things. Ew. No, hold on. Can you zoom in for 2 seconds?
On Jeff Gilkey?
Can we explain something that's the face of a 16-year-old child? Can we explain to everyone how rough the 90s were? That is a 16-year-old child.
Look, he got the Mega Man poster in the back from the previous issue.
He could walk in a liquor store. Did you have a friend like that? We always had some friend who looked like he was 22 and he was like 15.
Yeah. He's 16.
Yeah, like someone's like, "Yo, your dad's here." It's like, "No, no, that's Bob." And it's like, "What? No, he's only 16." And it's like, "Are you serious? He's a mustache and grizzled features."
uh, there's a bunch of Jeff Gilkeys online. I want to try to find them. Oh man, that's
Is he
great.
giving advice?
No.
Love that wood
Um,
paneling, PJ says. It is true. Wood paneling was like every basement was wood paneling.
yeah. Yeah, we had it.
Wood paneling, except for the one that's behind me.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's talking about movie facts half the thing.
So he's just bragging about his.
Oh my god, Brian. My friends at school call me Nintendo Man.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god. They call me Nintendo Man and they call me piece of shit and loser.
And
I
hey,
prefer Nintendo Man.
they call me, "Hey janitor, clean this up." Even though I'm 16, I'm working full time to put my mom through college.
Do you know when I walk into a Walgreens, they offer me cigarettes. I don't even smoke, but they think I'm 25.
He's putting his mom through college.
I've rented a car on my own. I'm also 16.
Yeah, what the hell was wrong with him?
Dude, he is a rough 16, man. When he's 25, they're like, "Yo, do you get Social Security? How do you live?" He's like, "What do you mean? I'm only 28. I'm 28 years old. I'm from Crocker, Missouri.
Nintendo Man.
I'm Nintendo Man." Okay, Grandpa, that's your brother. What?
It's so weird. My friends call me that because I can usually answer a question about a game whether I've played it or not, thanks to the time I spend reading Nintendo Power.
That's not how it works.
Yeah.
It's not how it works. You can't just you can't just. All right, cool. How do I get through Metroid? How do I get to Mother Brain through Metroid? Well, I never played it, but I would imagine do every level until you reach the boss. Oh, cool, man. Thanks a lot. By the way, can you go get me a 30 case of Natty Ice? My friends are having a woods party.
Thanks, Nintendo Man.
Thanks, Nintendo Man.
So good, man. Yeah, he's a awesome
some woman,
dude.
like some 30-year-old woman hit on him at a Target, and then she was like, "Wait, how old are you?" And he's like, 16, but my penis is 19.
You could call me Nintendo Man.
You could call me Nintendo Man.
Oh man, there we go. Batman, a madman has taken over Gotham City, and only one soul has the power, the will, and the means to stop him.
One soul. Now, let me get this straight.
Yeah.
He's a man, but he's not made of bats.
No, he's not.
I'm very confused.
Yeah.
So you said this is the Nintendo one, right?
Yes.
I think Batman Returns was for SNES, and I think it was pretty good.
Yeah, there's actually 2 or 3 for Nintendo. Batman Return of the Joker, which I had also.
If you zoom in, Batman is purple in the game.
Yep. That's a big thing. People get so mad at that. There's even an action figure, like with like a purple Batman.
Do you know why he's purple?
Because no, if
he was black.
Because it was a very dark game, and it would stand out. Like you wouldn't be able to see him, so they made him purple.
PJ wrote for the last bit on that guy that was 16 who looks like he's 31. Buy me some Bartles and James wine coolers, please.
Yeah. I remember seeing Batman in the theater. It blew my mind, dude.
I mean, me too. I loved it. I love Batman Returns. I don't know if I saw Batman 1 in the theater.
I did. Yeah. Like, it was a hard game, like a really hard game, unfortunately. Great, excellent music. Like that's awesome chiptune.
Mm-hmm.
Really awesome music this game had. Yeah, you got the wall jump. Yeah, it was awesome. It was just hard. Let's skip through this a little bit. Shadowgate, a brooding mystery in an ancient castle. This looks like a text adventure on Nintendo, doesn't it? Like go straight, go left. Yeah, this is no fun. Shadowgate. Did you like
89? Yeah, I was 7 years old when Batman came out. I don't think I saw it in the theater.
You're a little youngy boy.
To be honest with you. Okay, so I never played this. Horror from the past. Secret passageways.
There's so much text on this. Like there's so much stuff.
I'm reading a book.
It's all over the place too. It's everywhere.
I don't know what game is that. Shadow. What is this?
Shadowgate.
I never played it.
No, me neither. Here we go. The first in-depth look at Mario 3, the making of Mario 3.
Wow, where it all began.
I'm sure this is kind of cool.
Can I tell you the truth? I actually want to read this when we're not doing it.
I know, me too. This is probably
I'm
interesting.
kind of pissed we didn't read it. I feel like we really screwed this up.
We screwed the pooch. We screwed the Tanuki here. Yeah, 'cause there could be some weird, like, fact in there. Like,
Yeah,
what?
like I know you could probably look up the Wikipedia, but you
This is
know.
straight from the horse's mouth.
So Bowser's children were unique personalities. That was different in the whole thing.
Mhm. That was the best. All the
Chain
kids.
Chomper was introduced.
Look at that. Tanuki suit, the frog suit, the raccoon for Pete's sake.
Dude, the Tanuki suit was. Do you remember the Hammer Brothers suit?
Yes, and it was only on World
Yeah, you
7
only. Yeah, like I
or
think it was like.
4. Yeah,
Yeah,
you only get it once.
I wouldn't.
This
Yeah, you can never. And then if you got it, and then you died within a minute of it, you're like, ah,
it was
damn
the
it!
best suit. It was the best.
Really was the best suit. Tanuki's
Right.
suit was pretty.
It was the same as raccoon, but you can turn to that this
The weird
this
statue.
old statue thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Wow.
programming.
Wasn't this the first time you could grab shells? Was the whole thing?
Yeah. Look at this. Like this new guy, Shigeru Miyamoto, which is funny, like
It's crazy how
now
far he's
knowing
gone.
yeah, knowing what he's done for the world for gaming.
Translating all these diagrams and drawings into computer graphics.
This guy, he made Mario 3 by himself in his basement. Did you know that?
Who, Miyamoto?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god. How dare you?
Dr. Miyamoto, as he's known to
Look at
fans.
that old lamp behind him, the Pixar lamp.
It's great.
It's
Good
crazy.
stuff. It's probably a good article. Not
Very
funny,
good.
but good article.
Brian, it's probably a good read.
More Willow. Jesus.
Oh my
Gaia.
God. I never played Willa, and it's like it's everywhere, man.
I did it the other day. I played on the handheld. It's just like a Zelda type game. It's fine.
But it's not good though.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I thought it was too hard. All right, got all
True.
that. Double
Right.
Dragon 2.
Ooh, double dragon,
My opinion,
double
the best
dragon, double dragon.
the best Double Dragon, I think.
The Double Dragon brothers are back and bent on revenge.
They are bent.
What was the story in this one? Someone else's girlfriend got stolen. It's crazy how many video games your girlfriend got stolen.
This one, Marion has been gunned down by the Black Shadow Warriors.
Oh, that's right. She dies in this one.
Yeah.
What King Rat runs this pile of garbage. So the thing I loved about Double Dragon was, especially growing up, like we grew up with brothers. Did you play video games with them?
Yeah.
The advantage when you grew up with brothers, especially close to your age or whatever, was like 2-player co-op games were so great because you both could play them together at the same time. You weren't fighting over like, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Let's not curse PJ's.
I love the hair pull kick.
Did you hear what PJ wrote? His daughter's watching.
I know. I just did the comment. You grab the hair and throw them over your shoulder. That was great.
I mean, it was great. But I mean, like it was such a great thing when you had, you know,
again, there's just text everywhere. This is
it's
so
just
AD.
a mess of everything.
It's such a mess of.
Was this the one where you had the helicopter kick that you just jumped straight in the air?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
When did the sound was like
right here? Spinning cyclone over on the left.
Spinning cyclone. That was the best.
Yeah, that was cool.
Battle in the chopper. Wake
There
up.
he
What does he
is.
look like? Oh, dude. Look at that
There's
outfit. We're
Billy
dressed
or-
like that every day.
There's Billy or Jimmy Lee.
Is this Billy or Jimmy?
Jimmy or Jimmy.
When an any my goes, so does his weep on.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe make the box a little bigger.
Just a little. Just a smidge.
Like did that. Someone was like, it's fine. Some intern's like, I can't get the box. I can't get the box letters in. Should we make the box? No, if we make the box bigger, I have to cut it out of paper. I have to lay it down. I have to take a photo of it. Like, they're like, just make it work. And he's like, okay.
This whole magazine it's fine. You know?
It's fine.
It's the editor, it's fine in chief. Super Spike V-Ball, this is fun.
We say, I never played this one. I like the River City Ransom volleyball where you did the super moves, even though that game is, have you played that recently?
It's not good.
Dude, it is straight up. No, it's not even, it's not good. It's the graphics are so broken that the whole game looks like it's like glitching out the whole time. It's so bad.
Yeah.
The men of V-Ball are buff. Wait, go up. I want to read this.
Wait, it says Billy and Jimmy, like as in like Billy and Jimmy.
Billy and Jimmy are street toughs.
They're
I
in this?
guess they were in this.
Well, nice crossover. Ed and Michael.
Weird. Okay, go up. Let me read
George and Murphy.
The men of V-Ball are buff, biffed, and totally pumped, and they've got the muscle to really stuff the ball. Because of the character's size, their moves are easy to follow. low, and control. No tiny ant-like players here. Each pair has their own strengths and weaknesses. Hey, your mom gaming, how are you?
What's up?
Oh,
Yeah,
PJ's kidding. His daughter's not watching. God damn it. I
oh,
thought you
you
was
playing
watching
you
my like
playing
live.
the New York, you playing the beaches of Chicago.
Can you play
You
in
can
the
play
windy city of Chicago? Have yourself a dog and a deep dish when you're done.
Is there a beach in Chicago? I don't know too much about it, but I
Yeah,
assume
you've never
no.
been to the Chicago beaches, Brian? Have you never been to the freezing Chicago
I
beaches?
know there's a lake, but I don't know there's
It's a beach.
all right, what else we got? We
What
got
do we
Clash
got
of Demon
here?
Head. Yeah, so I played this before. It starts like this. Like these
Oh
two
my god. Here,
androgynous
here, let's
people
read this thing. There I was catching some rays at the beach when headquarters called. They had another impossible mission for me. I'm the one they always call when it's crunch time. I'm Sergeant Billy Big Bang Blips of Saber,
Uncle
Special
Baby
Assault
Billy.
Brigade for real emergencies. And I'm the best at what I do, busting bad guys. In Clash of Demon Head, you guide Sergeant Bang through the twisted passages of Demon Head in search of kidnapped Professor and his doomsday bomb.
This was literally like Mad Libs, what you just read.
I mean, it's crazy.
It's just Mad Libs.
So you mean like he was just catching some rays, bro, hanging out with
It
his babe at the beach, and all of a
that
sudden it's like
that's
duty
it.
calls?
Look at me, she's in a bikini. This is rare for Nintendo to show
It's
someone's
right, I know.
skin,
And when
you
you were a
know?
kid and you saw her in the bikini, you were like, "Hubba, hubba,
More
humana,
like more like
humana."
Clash in my pants head, right, guys?
Ah.
It's just like a side-scrolling shooter game, and it's got like funny music to it, which
Why
is
do they
why
call I'll skip the floating platforms using the jetpack.
you know, it's so funny that like the name Clash of Demon Head and this
So
cover
good.
looks nothing like what the game is, and it's got like fun music playing, and it's like, wait, it's two totally different teams. I feel like made this game at the
Yeah.
same time.
I mean, it
You
does. It
know,
looks like the cover. I mean, if you told me to do
the
Clash
cover's
of Demon Head,
awesome.
the
Cover's
cover's awesome.
awesome.
Shooting a skeleton. There's a dragon coming to,
Look at
tackle him.
look at this. Look at this guy over here on the top left. Like in
There's a
the
man that's half man, half hover bike.
right. It's awesome.
He's got like, he's got a pistol gun that very it's very like Flash Gordon meets
Yes.
porno.
Yeah, but it's nothing like that when you play the game. Like it looks like Rambo. Like when you play.
It's like, here it is, Clash at Demon Head.
Right. Yeah. Basically. I'm clashing a demon head. There you stay.
Clashing at Demon Head.
It has
Demon
this
Head,
map,
clashing.
so you can choose which way you want to go, which is kind of cool. You know, you don't have to follow the in number order. You can go wherever you want. So, but it's fine. I love the name. It's just
It's
it
a great
doesn't.
name. It's just,
Yeah.
why would you want to rescue a hermit? They don't want to be rescued.
There you go. River
Bro,
City
straight up.
Ransom.
I just want to I just want to nibble on this one a little more because I love
I know. The game
River
looked
City
just
Ransom.
the game looked just like this, right?
It was exactly the game. It was tall characters, not chubby little children. The twins, Tex, Otis, Ivan, Mojo, Thor, Blade, Turk, Moose, Benny, and Clyde. Rocco.
Oh my God, it's
It
great.
was the best part of this game was I love that you ate food to level up
Mhm.
and then to get like different moves. I'll never forget when I read the magazine Stone Fists and your hands went like you did like 6 fast punches in a row. And I was like, what
Yeah.
is this? Same thing with like the kicks, is the kicks and acrobatics, and you would jump and dude, it was just crazy.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is none of the food would also level up your attack and your health, but they didn't tell you. So you just had to go and
Right.
eat everything and then write down like, oh, a sushi roll gives you like health
Yeah.
buffs. Which is fun.
Unless
Nowadays, the whole thing is like, there it is. Dragon feet,
yeah.
super fast kick, stone hands, acro circus, you jump and twist, which I thought was so dumb. Fatal step. I forgot what that did. You'll throw enemies like base. Javelin man was funny. You throw them like that. Grand slam was great with weapons. I mean, it was you had all these weapons you picked up. Here's the thing that sucked about this game. I'll tell you right now. So my cousin was the one who had Nintendo powers, and he always had everything.
Yeah.
Like he had the super scope, he had the power glove, he had everything. Every time something came out, he had it.
Yep.
The problem with this game was, and I think this is one of the first games that did it, and I could be wrong, but friendly fire was on.
Yeah.
So you could always what we would do is you would choose like someone would have the top part of the map, someone would have the bottom, and you wouldn't meet in the
Right.
middle.
Right.
My cousin would constantly he was the original troll growing up as a kid. He would always he'd be like, "Oh, I won't beat you up, I swear." And then he
Yeah.
would find ways to beat me up.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, and he'd start cracking up. He's like, "I'm sorry, I'll stop." He was so awful. He was excellent. He was so good at fighting games. Like, let's play Street Fighter, and he would demolish you. He was the worst, dude. Yeah, so read books to learn from the masters. Yeah, here's the books, the pharmacy.
You know, it's funny how they charge tax, $26.95.
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't they charge tax? Brian, why wouldn't they charge tax? I don't understand.
No game charges tax on their in-game power-ups.
95 to make it look appealing. Oh, it's only $39.95? Oh.
Right, right.
The best thing is you could throw guys into the holes. Yeah, if Moose falls in the beam, he'll fall in the hole.
Yeah.
Hold on. The Acro Circuit is one of the best techniques you use to make money real fast. If you keep using it on Benny and Clyde, with practice, you'll be a millionaire in no time. Oh, interesting. I guess you just jump in.
Yeah, a little exploit.
Slow down the message speed to make the most money. I don't understand why.
It's a lot of
what? I don't understand what
tips.
The trick is.
A lot of tips you didn't even know about. Did you ever beat this?
Sherman Park. So I never beat it because I feel like every time you start it, since you couldn't save it, it was such a long game. But I tried playing it. I started playing it on Switch because I have it for the Nintendo NES thing. But
you know, I should have. I have them right here, dude. I promise I have all the cards.
I know
they're still here in I'm dying to know what they are.
Yeah, you should. They're so fun. But like, no, we never beat it. I tried playing it on the subway, and I couldn't. It's just too long, and it just isn't fun. It's fun if you and your friends are like, all right, dude, let's beat this. It's like, but if you do it alone, this is bad.
This is the final enemy. This
basically this guy kidnaps your girlfriend, and then you and your best friend go to the high school and beat up gangs in town, and then go to the high school and beat up the guys, and then get your girl back.
Sure.
Turtles the top 30 we could probably go through pretty quick.
Turtles number
1. I don't agree that Turtles is number. Oh, these are top 30 people who get the highest.
No, it just means like the most popular games.
I don't think Ninja Turtles shouldn't be more popular.
No, it just came out. It just came out like 2 months ago. That's why. That's why it's so.
Leo, Raph, Mike, and Don.
Look at this. Oh, this is Dino Wars.
Dino Wars.
This is a poster. That's pretty badass.
It's pretty badass.
Yeah, I like it.
On
the back is a map for River City Ransom.
Holy mother of mercy! What is it? Just a whole map? What? Wait, what's all that in the bottom?
Look at this! My God!
Oh my God!
This is what you needed.
Are you for real? This is what you need. Oh my God! The effect gives you what is it? Stamina. Oh my God!
Now for $26.95, you can get your Stonehands.
Now iced tea is $95, but when I was a kid, a Merry Melt was only $2. Merv Melt. That's right, Merv Melt. Merv Fries gives you strength. Oh my God.
That's a chart and a half. This game is deep. You didn't even know it. Look at that. Dude, that's crazy.
It was, man. It was like very basic fighting, like beat 'em up.
So
like,
much stuff you can buy. Holy
dude,
shit.
This whole level of like how much get the money, up your strength, up your stuff. Oh, there you go. Will, stamina, strength, weapon, throwing, agility, defense, kick, and punch. Jesus.
No. It's a lot.
Oh, Brian, too much. Too hot to handle. All right, what's this? What's this thing? The Game Boy. What is this?
Yeah, Game Boy, Golf, Boxel, Quirk, Solar Striker, etc. So last issue the big like Game Boy reveal, like preview. It seemed like
it was like one page. They were like, by the way, we have this thing that's like a handheld. It's fine. And then it's like, never played golf. I told you, I never had a Game Boy as a kid.
Yeah,
always wanted one.
This is showing now they're going to really get into showing some games for the old Game Boy, which is fun.
My cousin, the same one I'm talking about. He had the Game Boy.
Okay, so I had Asmic World, loved it. I had Bugs Bunny, loved it.
No.
Is Selection a game? Is that the name of it?
What?
RP. All right.
A wise magician offers you help.
Before the year is over, we may see upwards of 40 titles. A hit and sink warship game. That's Battleship.
Oh my God.
They can't say Battleship?
No, not yet. They're like, once we get the rights, we can say Battleship.
Hit and sink. Yeah, good stuff. I love the Game Boy. I still do. Previews. Mario 3. Why not? It's been a few pages. It's been a few pages. since we did Mario 3.
A
And
new
let's
chapter.
throw in some Mario 1 and 2 just because.
Oh, dude, they put the Hammer Brothers suit as if you get it as much of that jerk off frog suit. You get the frog suit too much in that stupid game.
Not too many, but you can get in a
Dude,
couple
I
places.
remember I had like 5 frog suits, and I was like, "Can I get something else?"
Yeah, Hammer Brothers was great. You never get it. I think it's only
You know what
one
it was, dude?
or 2 times.
The RNG, technically, or whatever it was to give you outfits in the Toad houses, it was always broken.
Yeah, I had the guy which tells you all like the match game one,
Yeah.
and where the suits were in the treasure chests.
And then the match game where the faces would spin, you'd be like 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, you're like 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, and like to get it.
No, the
Yeah,
one that had like the
yeah, right there.
18, yeah,
Yeah, the
the
matching
8,
game.
no, the 18 cards that you
Oh,
flip
oh,
over.
oh, oh, the memory
That
game.
one. Memory, sorry, memory. That's what I meant.
Yeah, yeah. SWAT, kick, hammer. They really make it seem like the Hammer Brothers suit is like you get it all the time.
You know, I kind of feel like
You don't.
this isn't the official Mario drawing. He looks a little off, like a smidge. You know what I mean?
Do you mean you think he has a nose job, Brian?
But it seems like that it's funny they would even give Mario to somebody else. Like, I just
Here's the
draw.
thing here's my main issue I have with this spread. 100%, and I stand by it. They legit put the items, 10 great items that you get from Toad or the Hammer Brothers can be stored into the subscreen, right?
Yeah.
I stand by this. The Hammer Brother and Tanuki suit are so rare. Why did they not have them more accessible? It was the dumbest shit that the Tanuki suit is. I remember playing it in 2 levels and then it's gone.
Yeah.
Hammer Brothers, you're lucky if you found it once, and then you had it once. That was it. And you're like, well, hope I don't die.
And the music box, the most useless item ever.
What was that puts because it just puts them to sleep so you get by. And it's like,
but you want to actually kill them because you get
well,
a star, you get something, you get a P-wing maybe. Yeah.
The only reason you want that music box is if you have 2 lives left and you're little Mario and it's a Hammer Brother. Then you're like, all right, I don't want to get game over.
Yeah.
But the balls of having the Hammer Brothers suit and the Tanuki suit just were so rare.
I mean, it was there, but I agree.
It was there, but it was, dude, I'm telling you, I had it once every time I beat the whole game.
Yeah.
Once. And I didn't even use it. I'm such a video game, like I'm such a little hourder.
Oh, you don't want to waste it. You
I
don't
don't
want
want to waste it. So I never used it. And then you'd beat the game and you're like, well, I never used it. And it's like, so dumb. Be gone. This is
Burai Fighter.
this Bureau Fighter. He fights bureaus.
I've played. It's not that good. It's like a
laser ring, missile, speed. It looks dumb.
Styanax.
My God, he's holding that sword. I
Trap
mean, this is Zelda. This is Knight Zelda.
Yeah, Knight Zelda.
There's a fairy, a princess, and a guy with a sword.
Blackhorn the Wizard. Princess Rosebud.
Built up by collecting items. Oh, what are the reviews? Scroll up a little bit. Power player meter.
All good. All good.
Graphics
4 across the board.
Play controls a little bad. Caesar rides a creature. Oh, here we go, bro. Dino Wars.
I don't know if I've ever played it. It looks like the Godzilla game, actually.
Yeah, I've never played this. Enter. So it's at the computer port. Take on the terror of planet surface of the giant Cybersaurus. Oh my God. Cyborosaurus. Oh, it's God, the 90s with the dumb word.
I know. It's great.
Pink and neon green. It's just the worst. I mean, it looks pretty. No, we're not doing this.
Okay. I don't even know what game.
I mean, we can do it sometimes when it's like
Dragon Warrior. Yeah, whatever. We can skip it. Up. There we
go.
Yeah. Where's everybody? Everybody strap in.
Yes.
Strap in. Here we go soon.
Favorite part of the whole thing. Yeah, let's really savor this.
Yeah.
You hated Roger Rabbit. You said it was garbage.
But did you see he was in the new Rescue Rangers trailer?
No, I didn't watch the trailer.
Oh, it's good. You would love it, I think. For real. They did it cool.
The cartoon or movie?
Both. It's like Roger Rabbit.
Oh.
But it's cool. No, it's cool. It's a pretty cool thing.
I can't. I'm gonna get too horned up watching Gadget.
No, there's no Gadget in the trailer.
Yeah, and I don't want to see it because I want to get horned up.
Legacy of the Wizard.
How do I defeat the enemy that appears after I found the 4th crown?
It's just like Ray Finkel from Ace Ventura, doesn't he?
Laces out, Dan. What is it? Right. Is it that one? Never mind. Doing like a 90 Day Fiance. There's the one guy who's like, he's like a tiny man with no neck.
Yeah. All right. Who cares
Oh, this
about
is
this?
game.
This is
Okay.
a
How do I pass the
monster
monster
party.
party? Oh, hello. Oh,
I
all
don't
right.
care because
All right. What's below
yeah,
his last name? Can you imagine being Mrs. Whipple? Can you imagine being Mrs. I'm
I do every day.
Veronica Jane Whipple. It has a good ring to it, doesn't it, Mom? Veronica James Whipple.
This guy looks like if you just Google game counselor, his
He
face
looks
would
like
pop
he
up.
puts his hand on his son's shoulder. He's like, son, let me tell you what it means to be a Whipple. Whipples they love camping, we love computers, and we
Hey,
love play-by-mail games.
what? What is that? What's a play-by-mail game?
Son, the Whipples love play-by-mail games.
But
Come
Dad, you have to wait 4 weeks for your turn.
here,
Well,
son.
the
Now
Whipples are impatient.
put
Try.
your little tongue out. Let's lick that. That's it. Lick that sample. Okay. Put that in the mailbox outside. You're a Whipple. Whipples never say die. The guy below is a stage name, but we're not there yet.
Right. I'm sorry.
Look at this guy's gross. He is the 90s man. He's got those terrible. I hated those glasses.
He's every like extra in an office
He's
scene in the 90s sitcom.
Everyone. Yeah.
He fumbles his papers.
Yeah,
He's got
always.
coffee
Yeah,
stains
yeah.
all over his tie.
Or makes like too big of a face as an extra, and after a couple takes, they're like, I don't know, kick that extra out or tell him to turn it down.
What's his name? Whipple. No, get him out of here.
Whipple. Whipple. I'm sorry, it's Whipple. They use the H. When my parents came here from Ellis Islands, we were Whippletanos. When we came here from Germany, we were Derek Cool Whip, and then at Ellis Island, Cool Whip was a product, so they changed it to Whipple.
Oh man,
a Whipple sounds like an ice cream cone mixed with chocolate, strawberry, and like vanilla with like candy inside.
Let me get one of those Reese's Pieces sundaes, and let me get a Whipple to go. Strawberry Whipple. Let me
get a strawberry Whipple. Oh, good. Don't get the grape Whipples. They're not that good. The strawberry Whipple's really good. The grape is kind of nasty.
You know what? Can I get the beige Whipple?
Hey, does that come with bad glasses? Oh, cool. Yeah, let me get that one.
This is true, your mom. Way too many people love Nobunaga's ambition.
Oh, way too many. He's into camping. Everyone is into computers. It's such a weird computers was TikTok. So if it's like, what's your hobby? Well, TikToks. Hobbies are computers. This guy looks like he makes his own pear cobbler. Pear cobbler. First you skin the pears. It's a Whipple family recipe.
Son, I heard you got a B+ on your math test. That's not Whipple behavior. All right.
Boy,
you're gonna hit those books.
Son, you're a Whipple. And Whipples.
As soon as we mail back our turn on this Monopoly, you're gonna hit the books hard.
You can always tell a Whipple because their skin is as red as the background the picture's taken on. What makes a Whipple? Well, they're usually tall, dark red skin.
It's like, that's like the whole Batman issue. It's like, we got to make him purple. We can't do a purple Whipple. We can't do it.
Purple Whipple.
He's red.
He's like, our skin is red because we have too many large windows in our house, and the sun rises in the east where the living room is.
All right, let's go. We already saw this. This is.
Let's go down to Jeff.
Is this Luke Wilson?
Jeff Hazard. Look at that big nose.
Wait, hold on. This looks like when you're creating your character and you put the nose all the way to the bottom and the eyes all the way up top.
Yeah, you stretch the
way
face
too much
out.
room.
He looks like this dude Nick, who I was a kid. Like this kid Nick, so bad. He became 189. His hobbies are skiing. Now this dude slams coos.
Is that a hyper color shirt?
Yeah, he's like, can I wear my purple shirt? And they're like, do you have another one? He's like, the other one I have is very busy.
Yeah.
I haven't brought another shirt with me, but it's very busy. I like skiing, dirt bikes, drawing, and weightlifting.
It's always like skinny guys who love to weight. I've never seen any big dudes who like weightlifting.
They're all skinny. They're like, I love weightlifting. It's like, how much you bench? 20 pounds. It's like, all right, cool.
Oh my
Dirt
god.
bikes. I love hobbies as dirt bike. I used to you definitely knew like trash kids that dirt biking was their hobby. Like dirt bikes?
Yeah.
Look at that.
We got so far Jeff
He's got
didn't.
like the sad under oval eyes.
He's been
He's got the do you see the mustache he's trying to grow?
yeah. Oh, it might
Oh,
just it might just be his oatmeal from breakfast because his nose and lip is so close together. Stuff gets stuck in there, you know? That mullet is great.
the mullet's the and also the mullet covers the top part of his ears, so that means it's kind of long.
Who's got a mullet in Washington, in Seattle back in the 90s?
Is that
You
where
didn't
he's from?
I mean, that's where the councils are.
Oh,
They're
they're
in
all in Seattle. I don't know.
they're in Washington, Redmond, Washington. Yeah.
What are your hobbies? Drawing? I don't
He
think
wears this
Hazard. Do you think Hazard's his real name, or do you think he's like,
I
my
think
name
that's
is
it.
Jeff Dunbar? And they're like, well, okay, we're gonna put Dunbar. Don't put Hazard.
My friends call me the dirt bike of Hazard.
Do you remember the comic DJ Hazard?
I love DJ Hazard.
I love to. I
Love him.
wish. Yeah, treat yourself. If he, I don't know if he still does comedy, but I
No,
adored DJ Hazard.
he's on Facebook. He's on Facebook as Heater Case. That's he changed his name.
Oh,
Heater, but he's
he
the
was one of
best.
my favorite. I loved him. He
So
was such a
funny.
nice dude.
He's such a
He
goofball.
was this big goofball comedian. And
Older
one of my
guy, but the goofiest guy. He was
older
awesome.
dude, he had like, and he had like he did a lot of jokes. He wouldn't really do a lot of like, he was great for like the road,
Yeah.
but he had two closers. One closer was he had a can full of change, and he would basically do a sea shanty and walk through the audience and have the audience do a sea shanty. It was he just was so weird. One of
Yeah.
my favorite closers that I only saw him do once was he would have a tape or a CD, and basically after he did his last joke, someone would turn the lights out, like kill the spotlight, and then he would basically put his head down, and then he would come up, and over the loudspeaker was like the Hall of Presidents, but it was about DJ Hazard's history, and he would pretend to be an automated
Yeah.
like thing. It was, dude, it's
Yeah.
one of my I as a young comic to watch weirdness, I was like,
Yeah.
this is cool. I
One
loved it.
time one time me and Rick Adano were doing a gig with him.
Mark Riccadoni, I
When
love Mark.
Gwen picked him up. DJ comes out in oxygen tank in his nose, holding a thing like the tank, a cane, and Mark's like, "Oh shit, I heard he was doing bad, but I didn't know it was this bad. Hold on." Mark goes to help him. DJ's like, "Oh, I'm just kidding." Throws it on the ground. Like it was the best.
He's the best. I loved him.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Jeff Hazard.
Jeff Hazard, son of DJ Hazard.
He always wears hypercolor so girls will like blow on his shirt.
Always. He's like, the trick is wear bright, loud colors to stand out on the slopes. That way, the babes will see.
He looks like when they do like a 3D rendering of like a Simpsons character in a
He's like,
way.
do you know how it feels to go down the slopes and feel the wind in your mullet? Just like this. Like when he goes down, it's just
Right.
back in his hair.
All right. What we got here?
Ah,
John Haymaker.
what is with these names? They're
The
not real.
Haymaker.
They're not real.
I love it.
Oh, if your hobbies are music, you listen to terrible fucking music. If your hobby is music, it's always bad. There's no way it's like, I like the Beatles, the Who. It's always like, I like experimental
I
digital
like
rock.
the Traveling Wilburys. It's like something weird.
Have you guys ever heard of the Traveling Wilburys? They're great. My friend John Whipple and I really love to sit down and listen. It's a mix of polka with a classical music.
Oh god.
His hobbies, of course, computers.
Yep. And arcade games.
Always computers.
Yeah, that's a new one. We haven't seen arcade games yet.
Music. I haven't seen arcade games in a while. That was my hobby as a kid. I loved it. Russian
Sure.
Attack and Ninja Gaiden is his favorite game. He sucks. Oh
Maybe-
my god,
well,
you didn't look that high score. Last zero probably haunts him.
I know, right? Yeah. Unless
Oh,
it ends there, but usually it goes to 9.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah, he's like, I
John.
almost had it.
John's
John
definitely going.
Handmaker.
John's definitely going to night school to learn how to be like a fast food restaurant manager.
Look at this. Look, this is how he smiles. It's just like, "Hey,
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's the worst. John Hammaker.
The hit with the 1-2 haymaker.
So it's Hammaker, Ham, so it's ham and then maker, but with one M. It's ham maker with one M.
My family comes from a long line of people who make ham.
My family came here in Ellis Island on the hamburgers, and then they were changed because hamburgers are food in America, so they made it ham maker.
So we make the ham that goes in your burgers.
We come
John,
from a
actually,
line of
there's no
children.
John, there's no ham in hamburgers. You know that. Don't tell my dad that. He'll lose his mind again.
My father's on dialysis. Hush.
He'll punch a hole in the wall again.
He'll punch a hole in the wall. By the way, you want to sit with me and watch my hobby? Computers. PJ Wynn's hobby is computers. Oh, like everyone's dad.
I was just gonna say, like, hey, I work with you. I work with your dad. How you doing?
I work with your dad. Hey, my name is Greg Olson. My daughter's the Olson twins. Look at his hair. It looks like a Lego person.
It does. That's not real.
He's got Prince Valiant hair.
Yeah.
My hobbies: video game. Hey, what's your hobby, Greg?
One.
Video game.
I only play Dragon Warrior.
I play one video game. That's my hobby. Hey, can you kids get out of the basement and stop fingering each other? That's what it looks like. He looks like he's always like, keep the door open a crack.
Yeah, come on. Don't make me call you parents. You figure yourself, but you got to do it up here in the living room where I can see it.
I mean, I'd rather you kids figure yourself here in this house where we keep an eye on you, where you're safe. It's like those parents with drinking. I'd rather you drink here where I know you're safe than drinking outside in the woods where you get arrested.
Right. I got you kids some Hennessy. He looks like a weird dad. Whoa, that's too strong for us. We're 12.
If you need any condoms, I get some upstairs. Do you like strawberry, grape, or blueberry?
We make our ham from scratch. Sorry.
We make the ham from scratch.
The great ham was.
88. He's into video game, camping, and fishing. He's a very outdoorsman. He's a woodsman.
Yeah, he grew up with your dad. We used to go hiking out in the woods there together and finger each other. He's a good guy. Tell your dad I said hi. Tell your mom I said hi too.
I tell your mom I said, hey, tell your mom I said hi.
Yeah, definitely got the Chicago. Tell your mom I said hi.
You kids want a hot dog? You kids want a hot dog?
Hold on, I got one here in my pocket somewhere. Hold on. I got a spare hot dog. I bought this.
You know, some people, my wife gets angry because they keep hot dogs in the glove box. But I'll be honest with you, the glove box is keeps the hot dog warm.
I ain't got no gloves. What am I gonna do?
I only eat camp food. Everything I eat must be grilled. I don't eat anything that isn't grilled. Hot dogs, hamburgers. Did you say ham maker? No, I say hamburgers. I'm sorry.
Okay, sorry.
Oi, how you doing?
Oh, this guy's the best.
I have Wizards and Warriors. I got 900,000. I always wanted to be a wizard. Not the basketball team people, the actual wizard. Sometimes I wish magic was real so I could escape my terrible life.
So I can give myself a different haircut. Every time I go, the guy says, this is all your head can do.
I walk into the barber shop and I go, give me the Prince Valiant. And the guy does a bang-up job. Guy does a bang-up job on my stash and my Prince Valiant haircut. They call this the flavor saver. I could still smell the relish from last night's hot dogs. Jeff Hazard or Greg Olson? I mean, Greg Olson goes fishing and camping. He knows how to listen. Greg Olson knows how to kill things with a baseball. You ever go get bluefish? You got to beat them with a baseball bat. Otherwise, they'll take your fingy off.
I think Haymaker's going to win, too. He seems like a meathead, the most meatheadish one. Whipple's running away.
Yeah, but Jeff Hazard has a knife.
He does.
Jeff Hazard definitely has a knife somewhere.
Jeff Hazard's got his puka necklace made of shark teeth.
Do you know shark teeth are good to cut open skin?
Did somebody say shark teeth?
Greg Olson, I think PJ said gym teacher vibes. Yeah, he does have that thing. Like, totally. You better go in the locker room and get prepared in shorts, because otherwise you're going to get a failure for the day.
I got a few spare pair of shorts if you want.
Why don't you go? You ever have to go to a gym where you went unprepared and you were like, I don't have my shorts. And they're like, did you know that this is a true thing in my high school? I used to not bring clothes. I used to wear long johns and cut off jean shorts, nice. Not short shorts, but jean shorts. And I didn't prepare for gym. I would just show up. I had shorts because all you needed was shorts. It was one time the teacher was like, "Go get changed." I was like, "I am." And he's like, "No, you came in those you arrived in those shorts. Go get changed." I was like, "I don't have any clothes." He goes, "Go in the lost and found and take
Yeah.
something." And I'm like,
Can you imagine that
can you even
nowadays? Oh,
imagine? I lived it. It was awful. You're like, "What?" You know, get
wow.
gross like jogging pants.
I watched all the Lost and Found stuff before I put it back in the backs.
I
Don't
do
worry
it as
about
a
it.
favor. You know,
Don't
there's some
worry
real
about it.
gems now, lost and found.
I try them on. It's okay.
I wear it.
His hair, the best hair. I mean, Hazard was gonna take it, but Olsen just came in
Olsen
with
Olsen came in where he
with
just pulls that hair off like a Lego person, pops it back on.
these guys are the best.
Ugh.
Oh man,
This is the best. I mean, it's just we should just go to counselor's caller according to
I
call
know.
it a day. I mean,
We don't care about these.
no, Ultimate never played Air Fortress,
Tips,
Mega Man
tips,
2. What's this? Star Sprout Wings. Wait, could you zoom in? I want to read that for a second. The
sure. Oh,
Star
this is when you can hold the button and instead of like the stars, it's just like birds. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, it was birdies. Yeah, I don't understand what the
You
point
hold
of that
A, B, and then press start. Yeah, that's all. There's
from
different
Agent. What else is
317.
there in this one?
Bad dudes love it.
Bad Dudes was great. Kung Fu Heroes is bad.
I forgot. Well, I forgot you could do the
What?
hold down A. You could do a. I've beaten bad dudes a million times. I always forget about you can hold A for a stronger punch.
Video games did that a lot where you would hold down a button and then your
Yeah,
character would just glow like they were going to explode.
yeah. Destroy all monsters. Yeah, I remember that.
Bad Dudes. What a great game.
It is fun. I'm
It is.
bad.
It is fun. Kung Fu Heroes. Oh,
It is
Bob,
our
hi,
first
PJ.
our first Game Boy.
Wow.
The first
Coin
Game Boy
collection for
Clue, I think.
classified. Look at that Mario.
Thanks, PJ.
Thanks, PJ. Good show. Well-trained warrior for Rambo.
Yep. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Keep going. Nothing. Okay. Tips, tips, tips. New games now available. Infiltrator. Look at this guy. Jesus Christ.
Jesus. What are the eyes?
That is a weird one.
He's
Infiltrator.
scared. He's saying you'll never find me, but he's frightened.
Yeah. We
Oh,
got
chest mess. Oh, boo.
yeah, right. Shoulder explode. All right. Previews. No big
You ever played
deal.
X? Ooh.
Road Blasters.
Bro.
Loved it. Loved Road Blasters.
Oh, Road Blasters, one of my top arcade
Yeah.
games.
Yeah, me too. And it wasn't that bad on Nintendo. A little.
It wasn't that bad on
plain.
Nintendo. And the whole thing about Road Blaster was I don't know. I was obsessed as a kid with the controller. Remember, it looked like you had the pedal. The thing I didn't understand was you had to get the green balls or gas.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that you had to keep collecting those when you did it. And I love when like the plane would come and drop off like the double cannons. Like,
Yes. This was like the first car game with like weapons, I think. I feel like it was.
Spy Hunter might have been the
Spy
first
Hunter
one.
was great. I played
Spy
that at the
Hunter was
arcade last week. Yeah. All Pro Basketball was a really bad one.
Oh my God! What is? Oh look, it's a Whipple doing a slam dunk.
Those Whippers. Yeah.
That's Whipples are very good slam dunk.
Genghis Khan. I mean, come on with the shit.
Dig Dug.
Cybernoid. Dig Dug 2. We didn't need a second one. Boom.
Hang on.
Twinkle,
Dig
right?
Dug 2.
Look at this.
And it's Achievers.
Players
What's this? Players? Oh, I love
Whoop it up.
the
Whoop it up with the Whipples.
Whoop it up with the Whipples.
This is, I guess they won a contest again. They did.
Good,
You know,
let's see.
they did come through on their contest. You got to say, every issue there's like pictures of an awesome contest.
Yeah, there was. Can we zoom in on that picture? I want to see what the one. You know, it's just because of everything going on. This image, when you look back now, you're like, it's just a bunch of white dudes. And I guess like, not to keep harping on that, but it's like it's weird how it's such a thing in the limelight now that it's such a thing that like now every time I see old pictures, I'm just like,
yeah,
you know, I can't not think of that.
I know.
I'm always like, oh, like when we would have looked at this, like, oh, look at these dorks. Instead, I'm like, they're just all white dudes.
This guy in the red coat is 14 going on 30.
Hey, if you guys need beer, I can get beer if you guys need beer.
That's what they do.
Oh God. Oh God.
Look
at Richard Furman. Oh God. Oh, so look at these. Oh God.
So Bill, which one is which? What do you think?
God. I think Richard is the one on the left who looks like the Kool-Aid Man's son.
All right, so he's a counselor, and the winner on the right is listening in. That's cool.
Look at
yeah.
Look at that. He said fart. Oh God, look at these beautiful white children.
Like,
That's what I'm
dude,
saying.
listen, imagine in 1990 winning a trip to go to the Nintendo headquarters. You'd lose your mind
Imagine
as a
I'm meeting Howard Phillips and he goes, "Hey, can I just touch your hair?" You're like, "Ah, Jesus, get away from me."
It'd be a shame if you got separated from your party. I mean, you got lost together.
Gotta be a shame if you get lost. Remember to come find me. And I call
Just
you Mister. And
you'd
just
lose your mind. It would be amazing.
the
Captain
cleaning
Nintendo
kit.
line. Yeah, they're really plugging this shit.
It was so dumb.
Oh,
What is that?
remember Stephen First?
No, I don't remember Stephen
He
First.
played this character in every show he did. He was just this little chubby, guy.
Incel? Just a little
Yeah,
chubby incel?
like Pat. He was like Pat before Pat.
What was he in?
St. Elsewhere, it says
Animal
down
House
here.
in the comedy classic. Can you believe in a
Yeah, he was
children's magazine
Flounder.
they're like, he's from the movie Animal House. You
Right,
kids seen it, right? You've seen
right.
the raucous, rape-driven nudity. You've seen Animal House. You and your father
Yeah,
watched it, right?
yeah. So
What
there
did
he
he was
is.
delivering pizzas? Wait. I want to read some of his
All right,
profile. If that's
I'm
right.
sorry.
We got a little bit of having faith in Flounder, some tougher Nintendo, TV and film star. Oh Lord, was he just in Animal House?
No,
He was in the syndicated series Have Faith.
and St. Elsewhere.
Oh, and he was in
Gosh,
Saint Elsewhere.
I never watched that, but yeah.
No kid watches Saint Elsewhere
No,
and Have Faith.
no.
Oh my God. He started in show business from the Two Guys in Italy. No, not Mario and Luigi, a pizza shop in Hollywood. Oh my God. He was discovered for Animal House. Can you believe it? Oh, all right. He gets a rigorous workout. Sure. Of course he does. Okay. I hated this.
Super Contra. I
Hate
love
that
Super.
picture. Ooh, Wait, wasn't Super Contra for Super Nintendo or am I wrong? No, it's NES. Oh.
Contra Wars was for Super Nintendo.
Oh. Okay.
Super C. I love Wrath of the Black Manta. I played it all the time with my cousin.
Wrath of the Black Manta.
Yeah, remote control.
Oh, remote control, the MTV show. Still more MTV.
Narc was a huge people were mad at Narc, man.
Yeah, Narc was the original wasn't that Midway?
Yep.
That was Midway. That was their first that's where Mortal Kombat got the idea to do the human fighting things. Yep. I thought that was a penis, the Gossip Corner. I thought it was a penis.
It does look like one. Jesus
Christ.
My
God.
All right. Lolo 2, Snake Oil, Wall Street Kid, blah, 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 blah. The usual.
Mad Max.
Catch up on your back issues, kids.
Hey,
next
kids.
issue, Mario 3, Blux Game Pack Director. That's
are you joking? Where's next issue, please?
Top right here.
Here's what we look forward to. I mean, we're doing Mario 3. How long do we have to do Mario 3?
Well,
Boy and his Blob again?
Yeah.
I'm so not looking forward
to it. An exclusive showing of the Turtle movie. God, I had to have entered this as a kid. There's no way I didn't enter this somehow.
Wow. Cursive New Line Cinema.
Dude, you know what? I remember seeing this picture right here. This might have been the first shot I saw of the Turtle movie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's incredible.
25 guests. You imagine if you didn't have 25 friends to bring? I guess that's like 2 class worths. Wow, John Esposito.
Just one class. RoboCop 2. Oh, yeah. Hey, kids. Wow. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
What a great
stuff.
And then next issue, by the way.
Oh, let's just tease.
Yeah, is right here. Mario 3. They weren't lying.
Mario 3 again, for God's sakes.
Like a little figurine statue.
Oh, look, they went back to the claymation, bro.
I don't know if it's clay, to be honest. It's
well,
really
they went back to the model.
Yeah. So there we go. Oh boy. God, I love this Counselor's Corner.
Dude, it's the best. I love doing it because it makes you like crack up till you're crying.
I gotta blow my nose again.
Do
you? Good stuff, everybody. Thanks for watching. Tell your friends. You can find the other episodes on my YouTube, just Brian McGinnis. Just search for Brian and TJ Review Nintendo Power.
Tell your friends, tell your neighbors.
Thanks to your mom. You're great.
Gaming. Thank you, Peach.
Yep. And we'll talk to you guys maybe sometime. We might do a few this week, actually. You're in luck, everybody.
You're in luck.
Winter break. This is what 2 40-year-olds are doing on winter break.
This is Nintendo Power. 40-year-olds. I can't wait.
Okay.
I'm excited.
All right. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.